Hi, Scott here with your second assignment. This one's going to be on a close reading of texts. On Blackboard I have links to the things that you need for this. The first one is, what do I mean by a close reading of text? It's just a little short one-page web page saying what this concept is. But then the second link is to the fourth chapter of a book that I wrote called Beyond Agreement. And this book is about interreligious dialogue. And this chapter itself is interreligious dialogue between Taoism and Christianity. And it might be challenging for some of you because if you've never read Taoism before, I just dive right into the heart of Taoism and then come back to the heart of the Passion narrative of John's Gospel. And the point is that this idea that I find in Taoism of Wu Wei helps us to understand John's Gospel, especially when we read it closely. So, we'll see how I did, because we'll discuss what this chapter says and how this process of close reading of texts work in the next discussion board, which is also on Blackboard. I have 4 questions. I might add a few more. In fact, I'm sure I will add a few more as we go on. But I want you to answer these 4 first. Each of you answer each of the questions with a good paragraph. That's about what it'll take, you'll see, to answer these questions. And then after you post up your question, come back and look at the other people's answers. And then we'll have a discussion on the discussion board about, oh, you saw this? Well, I saw this. Well, that's a good point. I didn't think about this, but did you think about, you see what I mean? We'll have this discussion on the discussion board about this reading. And through that discussion, we'll discover what we mean by a close reading of texts. So if you could read these 2 things and have your first postings up there on the discussion board by, let's say, Monday midnight, then we'll have Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday to do the back and forth among ourselves, because we'll have everybody's first response. So that'll give you the weekend and Monday to do these. So I hope that's clear, and if not, you can always email me and ask me. And it's good to be back in St. Louis. God bless.